Good morning, we are back and we are ready to jump back into the Fitzgerald household. As you can see off stream, we were busy. We now have 47,000 simoleons, so realistically we could pay off the rest of the new bills from our last episode. We did play a few days on. Nothing exciting happened, honestly, except for Maeve being abducted again. What a lucky woman she is. So there's nothing much to update you on really, other than yeah, we just kept them going to work. It's now the weekend, it's Saturday, so we might get them going to some sort of a festival or somewhere nice just to get them out of the house, and we'll just continue on as normal then. But yeah, let me have a look. We have how much left to pay? 25,000. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we pay that off right now. So let's just get our taskbar up here. And then if we take 25,000 away from our current amount of money, that is going to be 22,756. There we go. So those houses are now paid off. Oh, I just had a great idea actually. I could have done it off stream, but I did forget to do it off stream, which is we'll start off by adding in our new neighbours to each of the houses. So, oh, this looks so good. We have a whole neighbourhood. I mean, our lot now looks a bit pathetic, I won't lie. That really doesn't look fantastic. Yeah. Okay. And it's such a big lot as well. Personally, I think it's a big lot. And I really do wonder, should I have two houses like this on the one lot where it's a rental? But that's further down the line. We'll think about that. We're going to start with Copper Lodge and work our way around. Now, we are renting out Willow Cottage. At the moment, there is no tenant. We went through two different tenants off stream, and they weren't bad tenants at all. Actually, one of them was, they broke a rule. And then our second tenant, she lived there for 2 days and then decided to break her lease and leave. So hopefully we can find another tenant for this house. But let's go ahead. Copper Lodge is 31,000 is the cost. So we'll very quickly go through here. What we could do though is check out the gallery and see what people have been creating. I'm gonna say 2 to 3 Sims and maybe a dog. That person has a horse, so we can't do that. Okay. If I say Max is curated, not very helpful. Oh, they're adorable. The golden family, and they have a golden retriever. This is Stanley and Florence. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I actually would really like to have them. Now they are using items from Lovestruck and we don't have the Golden Years kit. Okay. So yeah, there's a few things there we don't have, sadly. Okay. What if I say 4 to 6 Sims? We're trying to get sort of a family. Ooh. Okay. Rose, Clockwork, Okamoto, Lane, Poppyfield. Poppyfield sound cool. We've got Rose. Is she a teenager? No, she's a young adult. That must be Mom. Young adult, Philip. Poppy. And this is Seuss. Is also a golden retriever. Okay, I like these. Okay. We have... I'm going to save them to our library as well. And we're going to go with the Poppyfield family. So I'm making it easier on myself rather than me creating the Sims all the time. We'll use Sims that other people have provided to us. I just want to go back in and check. I just want to give credit to ZeepG19. ZeepG19, who created the Poppyfield family. I'm very excited to... So she loves the outdoors, vegetarian, creative. Philip... outdoors, family, also vegetarian. Jasmine. So I'm going to change the spelling of the name just because the J is putting me off. So we'll go Jasmine. I do like her style though. Very nice. She is just creative. Preferences we don't know yet. And of course we have Seuss. Seuss is friendly, loyal, and... I know my golden retriever. I used to have a Goldie, and I called her Holly. She passed away 2 years ago, I think now. I really do miss her. Holly was not smart, but she was vocal. So we might do that. Seuss is clearly a female, but that should bring that up, so. Perfect. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay. Poppyfield family. I hope they have enough, because there's 2 adults, a child, and a dog. Oh. They just need 5,000. So what we'll do here, this is a little trick I do a lot in the game with my families. So we are going to go into the family, we're going to cheat money into them, and then move them to the actual lot that they will live on. So we'll just go load. They have loads of money now. And Mom can just go move household. I'd say they're all just like, oh, wait, we're not living here, but this is lovely. It's like, oh, no, you guys are getting your own house. It's also a dog hangout, so expect puppies. This will be an exciting neighbours to have. I'm very happy. It is very plain. That is how we decorated it intentionally. What we'll do is just, because I want to be a good person, is we'll get Seuss. I couldn't remember the name. I was about to say Holly. We'll get Seuss a dog bed. We're gonna get him a dog bowl for food as well. And toys. So his area of living will be the garage. And now that they have moved in, we will there's a TV there. We might add a few more toys here for I can't believe I never did the spare bathroom as well, actually. Sorry, we'll just do that quickly. My gosh. That is fine. Mirror there. Okay. What was I doing? Toys. Kids activities. There we go. So she has a desk for doing her homework. So we'll give her she doesn't need the bricks, no. Any of this. We'll give her the dollhouse. Always a fun one to have in game. And maybe the unicorn. I feel like Jasmine would be that sort of a... Oh my god, they've got Benjamin. Look at him. Oh, that's cute. You can change the colour of his top. Pixel. Okay. Skelly Bear we've had before. These are interesting. I'm not sure about those. They're with the adventure pack. She's a very lucky child. She gets a double bed. Not that many children would get double beds now, I'll be honest. She is going to have a journal. And we'll have like an art table for her here. An activity table. They do have a back garden. They have a door out to it. So... off stream, I want to explore the playground pieces because I'd love to make a playground in the park lot. I just need to learn how. So we'll give her... This is making me think of my own childhood where I had a swing set and a slide. That is all I had. But I loved them, especially the swings, I think. Even nowadays when I go walking through parks and if there's a playground, I always see, does it have a swing set? Most of them do. Another thing that I used to love as well was the seesaw, and they don't exist really anymore. I don't know why. All I know is that it was something we did enjoy as a child as well. So I always rate a playground based on what it has for the children, basing it on what I loved as a child, which is such a different age, like as in time frame. So when I grew up, playgrounds were very different. So yeah, this is their house. I think they have everything they need. So I think they're good to go. I would love to grab... There's a toy car, oh it's debug I think actually, rather than toy car. But can you imagine if we just size this up? Just have this massive helicopter at the front of the house being like, yep, this is how we get to and from work. I am aware that you can go into buy debug or debug, sorry, and put vehicles such as here. However, I haven't learned how to do that, and I must learn, but not yet, not today. So why don't you go? Do we have skills or anything? Oh, they do. Oh, very nice. Okay, gardening, painting, parenting, flower arranging, and cooking. This is incredible that they have these skills. The dad has cooking, gardening, handiness, and parenting. Jasmine, okay, Jasmine has no skills, and Seuss, well, we can't actually see. That's fine. Okay, we'll get Mum to serve lunch. Let's make something nice, like BLT. They are vegetarian, of course, we need to remember that. And Dad, actually, because you like woodworking, we must get you the woodwork bench. I might get the mum to try. I don't know if it'll be successful, but we'll put the yarn baskets there and get her to do a bit of crochet and maybe some cross stitch. Just an idea. We'll put this out here at the back for Dad. Actually, I want to go back here to the animals. There is a few little obstacles here for Seuss that we could throw in, but no, I'll leave it for now. He's got his toy box, and his food bowl and bed, so he should be happy out. We'll get Dad crafting some furniture, maybe a nice mirror. Excellent, and save. That's the first family! It's a bit more real now that we actually have Sims in the world. Just, it gives us a bit more to play with. Okay, Lavender Lane. 21,000, so it needs to be 2 Sims. Again, we'll go to the gallery. Household, 2 to 3 Sims. I think this person could have cats. Not my library, gallery, please. Okay, so we need to change all this. Okay. A lot of females. Nothing wrong with that, I'll be honest. I just don't know if one sim alone will have enough money. I'm gonna actually Google it. I'm curious to see. Sims for starting based on size of family. So 2 Sims will be 22,000. 3 Sims, 24,000. Okay. So it goes up 2,000 per Sim. It starts at 20,000, and we know we need at least 22,000. So I'm gonna have to say 4 to 6 Sims to try and get an actual group. And then go back 2 to 3 Sims. What if we said no pets? Okay. Gemini twins. I don't want twins though. Brooks. Ethan found his courage to ask Kelsey to marry him. Will it be plain sailing, or will they crack under the strain of rags to riches? Let's see. She wants a successful lineage. He's looking for inner peace. Now that's with the love struck, so we'll have to change that. These are really pretty Sims, I have to say. We're going to place these guys down. Okay, items have been removed. Oh, there is inner peace from wellness. Ah, okay. That's cool. I'm not going to be too fussy about wardrobe and all that. Okay. So we're gonna add a cat. Make a mixed breed. We're gonna add a cat. Is he throwing up a fur? Aww. That's not what we want to see. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the Bengal. I love Bengal in this game. They're so pretty. There's different colors as well. And I do love all of them, but we're gonna go with the shrewd and tested, the orange and black. Spoiled, absolutely affectionate. Frisky, they like to run around. Friendly, fluffy, okay, no. Free spirit, I think. Perfect. And what are we gonna call him? He will be called JJ. And what are they called? Brooks. JJ Brooks. Actually, do they have to have a last name? They don't. I didn't know that. I was always naming my animals with the surname. Oh my god. I feel like such a noob. But you learn every day of your life, guys. And we have learned. Let me just check their relationship. I'm sure the person that created them. Spouse. They're going to be close. And pet. Perfect. She's not wearing a ring. Oh my gosh. Not to alarm you, miss, but... Okay. That's a gorgeous ring, and we'll apply that to all outfits. That's something new in the game in the last year, and I'm so, like, not fussy about it, but the fact that you can now have rings on, and it's such a little detail I think is so important to have. So, Brooks, we're going to move you in next door. You guys are going to move into... I forget the name of it. Where are they living again? Info panel. Lot detail. Lavender Lane. Bracing breezes, convivial. And teens. And the reason I put that as a trait is because it's at the end of the row. So it's kind of, it just feels like that's where teenagers would hang out. Because it's at the end of the road, so it's like, you know, quieter and they won't get caught rather than being up here around our end. Okay. Willow Cottage. The fact that it's a residential rental. I'm gonna just see what happens if we say create a household. And we're gonna go with my own catalogue this time. So you get to see some of the old Sims we had going. Roads. Now there's a Sim we have a legacy with. You can find it on our blog. The link is here. I'll just it's a wordpress.com. If you type in WordPress Anniehoot legacy blog, it will come up for you. The link is in our Instagram, on our Discord, and it may be on our YouTube as well. So if you want to see what Billy Rhodes got up to in his lifetime, do check it out. We'd love to see what you guys thought. Oh my god, Hemlock House, that was a fun time. That was a long time ago. Does it say when? Yep, 2021. It's an old monastery building and major renovation is needed. So I created it as an absolute mess. The pictures are not great because you can't see just how bad it is. But yeah, it's pretty bad. And I loved building it. So I'm glad we still have it. There is 2 downloads, which, you know, I never thought there'd be any downloads on it. The 4 Seasons Houses build challenge as well. I really loved this. 4 shells of houses for the Seasons build challenge. I just did the shells and then it was up to people to to decide how to decorate. I tried to make each house as different as possible. It wasn't the easiest, I remember. And again, that's back in 2021. And I can't believe that has 11 downloads. So, and I know you're probably thinking, why are you getting so excited? It's simply because I never thought that people would download my builds and stuff. Like even the arcade, I loved building this. I based this on when I lived in Leeds, and they have these little arcades everywhere, and I just thought they were so cool because it's a very unique feature over in the UK. So I decided to do something similar. And so you have these 4, 5 little shops. Not even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little shops here. You could definitely update it and make it 10 times cooler. Now with all the packs that are available, because remember this is back in 2020, and you know there was not as many packs back then and detail and all that. That's 35 people that have saved that, and 6 people have liked it. Cafe Court, oh my gosh. Vitae Club, sorry guys, I'm going back in time here now. Now Shell Challenge 1. I don't remember doing this at all, but again 2020 I decided to make a shell challenge for people. I've never been tagged or contacted about this, and that makes me a little bit sad, but it would be cool to see what people ended up doing with this. And I actually think this is Hemlock House. It is. It's Hemlock House. So I had it as a monastery, an old abbey sort of a vibe here, but then I stripped it back to just the shell to see what people might do. Okay, we've got... These are all based on people I know in real life, which is mad. Ooh, heart would be a good one, but I don't want it to be just... you couldn't have the 2 of them in the cottage. It wouldn't be possible to raise a child. Maybe Oaks. Laura, is she a teenager? She's a young adult. Okay, I'm gonna place her. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm curious now. Is she going to now live? She can't afford it? Oh my gosh. Is it really that expensive? Oh, poor Laura. Can she move into... She could move in to the bungalow. And then we'll put a family into the 2-story house. Yeah, she can live in Riverview 1. No unit rules have been set yet. Confirm? Yep. That's her moved in. Now for Riverview 2. I never said how many beds and bedrooms and all that it has. I believe it is still the 1 bedroom, but it can be a couple. So we're going to go back to our gallery. No, not the gallery. I'll go to my catalogue again. And go household size 2 to 3 Sims. Okay. I'm gonna go with the heart household. This is Sebastian. Oh, it's not. It's Kian. I thought... I have made many versions and variations of Laura Hart, who is based on my brother's Sims 2 gameplay from eons ago. He had 2 Sims, Sebastian and Laura, and I just thought they were the coolest Sims ever. So I had to make an homage to them. I could not for the life of me ever remember what Sebastian's surname is. I know if I text my brother right now, he probably would be able to tell me. So we could do that. Replace. I'm gonna do that right now. Now my brother might not reply in time. Oh, I am going to change his name to Sebastian. I just think we have to do that homage. This is Matteo. I remember as well my brother had a third sim. He was like the best friend of Sebastian, which is basically we can have the Matteo, but I can't remember the name of the sim again, and all I remember is he had red hair. Sebastian was blonde, Laura was black hair, and the friend had red hair. Oh my god, what were their names? And some of my house builds would be based on that house my brother built for them as well. Because again, at the time, I thought it was so cool. I really do love my brother that much. I kind of, everything he does to me, I'm always so impressed by. Most of the time. But Matteo, Laura and Sebastian. We're going to say Sebastian Groves, even though we know that's not right. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's typing. Oh my gosh. What's the name? Ripley. Sebastian Ripley. Perfect. Now, the hairstyle may need to change if I remember correctly. And if we can find a similar hairstyle. It wasn't that, but it did. No, not quite. Oh my god. Yeah, Sebastian Ripley. Matt Cavata. So Matteo for the dog is perfect. And then Laura Hart. And he's after saying Matt had sunglasses and red hair. Oh my gosh, yeah. Matt always had sunglasses on in every outfit. He thought he was so cool. Oh my gosh, the memories are flooding back. Now, my brother says that Sebastian had a bowl cut, which I'm kind of like, did he? I don't remember that at all. That's what I remember. Oh my gosh, I am actually just loving this. I'm gonna go with that hairstyle though, because I like that hairstyle. Laura's hair, it wasn't exactly that. Short hair I don't think will have exactly the style I'm looking for, but we'll check. It was a bob. So maybe the medium. That's why I went with this one. That's a lot more like it, or even that, but there. I think it was like that. Okay. But we might go with this just to make her, you know, a Sims 4 version. Again, as I have said, I've made variants of Laura throughout the years, so you know, there is many Laura Hart in the Sims 4 universe, all more or less the same, just something slightly different. Perfect. The three of them can't live together, sadly, but we could... Okay. No, we're gonna have the two of them. Or will we? Will I do different Sims and then make that trio in a different house? I think, yeah, we're gonna have to do that, guys. I'm afraid. Save household. I'm gonna change this to say Ripley. Save that household to my library. Perfect. So we'll go gallery. And we want 2 to 3 Sims. And we'll say with pets. Just to see what comes up. And there's golden years again. It's just such a big house though. They would be perfect for the cottage. Oh, someone with a Dalmatian? Lil Pixie. This is Trixie. And Tilly. Oh. Okay, replace. I don't really know about the surname Trainer, so we're going to change it. Trixie McLean. That I can get behind. And Tilly. Female, yep. Active, smart, loyal. Excellent. And if we add... no, I think we'll see if that works. Okay, this is McLean. Save and play. Remaining funds. How does she have so much money? You know what? Let's not question it. We have neighbours in all of our houses, except for the cottage. But we will work our way to make sure we get a tenant that hopefully will stay. But again, when you're renting out places, you know, the tenants are always going to change after a while. And it is a 4-star. The 4-star unit, so it's pretty good going. Now 200 a day is steep, so I might change that. But it's cool to have it there and that we can, you know, be the landlord and try and look after it and stuff like that. So I'm going to actually love you and leave you there, guys. And our next episode then, we'll jump into Neighbourhood. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and we will see you in the next episode. Dag dag!